My name's Chris Lekvar. I'm a graduating student from Vermont Paws Boots. I spent 4 years in the Army. I'm an Army veteran, of which I was a paratrooper. And this is my service dog, Vader. I've had him for about a year. Vader assists me with PTSD issues, and as well as actually mobility issues as well as a result of my military service. Vader can sense when I'm having issues, anxiety issues, or getting angry, and at which point he will come and nudge me, sit by me, get on me, what we call pressure, actually get up on me and let me know, hey, Daddy, you've got a problem, and trying to redirect me. So honestly, to be honest, I have anger issues. I have depression and anxiety, all related to PTSD, that if I didn't have Vader, I've had bouts of anger that have turned really ugly. Depression, hiding in a hole, and anxiety, is a primary, really good example. Towards the beginning of the year, I took a flight to Texas. I hate flying. It's too many people. His very first flight, but he was nice and calm. He kept me calm during the flight, sitting and waiting, getting on, getting off, the entire thing. If I didn't have him, like the last time I flew by myself, I was freaking out by the time I got home. If I didn't have him, then I would have been in the same state, or I'd never fly again. I want the public to know that we're all out there, and sometimes I don't think we get recognized enough, or our medical issues get recognized enough. And I think also people don't treat service dogs like they should, the public. I walk around with Vader, and the public thinks he's just a pet sometimes. And he's not. He's part of me. Most of my medical treatment in some cases. And people don't understand that. And that's frustrating sometimes.
So my name's Michelle LeBlanc. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Vermont Paws Boots Service Dog Training Program. This actually came to fruition because I actually not only am an Army veteran in the military police, I'm also a retired Vermont State Trooper. I ran a canine, which is Canine Casco, for 11 years. Back in 2014, 22 veterans a day committing suicide started becoming a slogan that people started hearing. It's not just a slogan, and that's one of the things I tell people. It's not a slogan, it's real life. The challenges that these men and women face are not easy things. There's a saying in the canine world that what happens at the top of the leash flows down to the bottom of the leash. And that dog is gonna start sensing, just like with our police canines, it's the chemicals within our body that are gonna start changing, whether it's the sweat glands or the skin follicles coming off of us, how our voice is changing. The dog is gonna start picking up on that sense, and they're gonna go, the first most basic thing is a pressure drill. If you see a dog starting to come around and putting their paw on just the top of their foot, they're starting to tell that veteran, hey, calm down, I gotcha, I'm here with you. Second phase of that is they'll actually start nudging the student, and it may get to the point where they start making noises and being vocal. It's then forcing the veteran to say, all right, I gotta pay attention to you. Final stage of that is when a dog will give you a full pressure. They might actually jump right up on top of you. A pressure can be anything from a couple seconds to a 5-minute, hey, I gotcha. This is a medical tool, and it's there to help assist you, but it's not a perfect catch-all. You still have to do your counseling, your therapy, take if you're on medication. It's just another tool in your toolbox to help you have a better day. If you see a dog that might be just whining or jumping on the handler, as we call them, the veteran that's with them, you just need to understand that something in that moment is triggering that veteran. They might be you know, they might have heard a car backfired, but in their mind, that might be an IED that just went off. They may see somebody dressed a certain way that may have a flashback to what's going on. I'm gonna tell you, one of the biggest triggers that we see right now is crying babies. And the guys that were deployed and doing the urban sweeps, and they're hearing babies cry, that's a big trigger for them. And if you see that dog reacting, just understand, you know, maybe look around you and say, you know, hey, what's around here? Do I hear a crying baby? And maybe just go up to that veteran and say, hey, are you okay? If you're a veteran yourself, that's the best thing you can do, is say, hey, I'm a vet too, can I help you? Had I not started Vermont Paws and Boots, I'm pretty sure I would not be here right now. This is a program that has helped me survive and get through the trauma that I've dealt with, at the same time helping other people, because I clearly understand what they're dealing with. None of us have been through the same battle. None of us have even been in the same unit to this point, but I understand, and my program is successful because they understand that I've also worn a uniform and know what I'm doing. Hey, I get it. So this is a pressure drill. It is. And I got through that question without crying.
You did,
but this is the reality of what it is, and this is what you're gonna see. Yep, this isn't a misbehaved dog sitting on somebody's lap. My program is free to all veterans that come into the program. We're run off of donations. I truly believe we're one of the few true nonprofits where 100% of all the money goes right into my program. The lives that we're saving, whether they're 30 years old or 80 years old, every life is worth living, and we just do it with dogs.
My name's Michael Warren. I'm a resident of Shasbury, Vermont. I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school, did 20 years. My first 4 years, I had 2 combat tours within a year. Then I transferred to Huey and attack helicopters, and figured I'd get out of the infantry, so I wouldn't have to go back, and I went back with the Huey and Cobras back to Iraq again. But I did 20 years. A lot of tough times, some good times. Worked for President Clinton for 4 years on his helicopter. And this is Gunner, my service dog. Had him for 4.5 years. He's 4.5 years old, so we got him as a pup. And yeah, he's just been a great dog. Well, just in general, he comforts me. You know, he picks up when I get a little stressed like I am right now. You know, and of course he's wanting me. Come on. So, but yeah, he kind of like distracts me from it. So, I've had dogs in the past, but since the program, it's changed me a lot. I'm a big hunter, and I used to, you know, in the Marine Corps, you're taught to kill everything, you know. That's all you ever train is kill, kill, kill. And then once I got him, my focus started changing. Now, I even hate to hunt. It's getting bad, you know. He's taught me a lot. He's always there for me. I never really went out, didn't have friends, stayed to myself a lot. And now, you know, starting to enjoy stuff, doing stuff again. Yeah, it just changed my world.